Have you all heard the term insulin sensitive or insulin resistance? So insulin resistance is kind of a precursor to diabetes. And probably a lot of us are walking around with some insulin resistance and don't know it. So essentially what happens is when we eat food, our pancreas releases insulin in response to the glucose or the sugar content of that food. So let's just say I have a meal and it is an omelet and a piece of toast. Sounds like a good breakfast. There's some sugar, some carbohydrates in that bread, and in order to take that energy from the sugar into my cells where it can be used, my body needs insulin, and the pancreas is what produces that. So if you eat a high carb meal, a high sugar meal, your pancreas has to release more insulin to take care of that high load of sugar, take it into the cells where it can be used. Now, if you think about the cell, let's just say it's a muscle cell, okay? I've got a cell here in my thigh muscle, and it needs a certain amount of energy to move this body around. It knows how much it needs. It can't store energy. It just takes it in as it needs it. So let's just say I had a high carb breakfast. My muscle cell here in my leg, it got filled up. It has all the energy it needs to do the work for this morning. And then mid-morning, let's just say somebody brought donuts to the office, and so I said, oh, well, just one. It's Friday, so I have a donut. Does my muscle cell need more energy right now? No, but I had that donut, and now we've got sugar in my bloodstream. My pancreas responds by excreting some more insulin, but my muscle cell is like, already ate, not hungry, no thank you. So now my blood sugar stays higher, okay? Now over time, the more that happens, and let's be real, that happens a lot, right? It's kind of the typical American diet that we eat a lot of carbs with our meals, and snacks are readily available, and they're culturally accepted, right? So we're eating a lot throughout the day, and our cells are becoming resistant to that signal from insulin. Basically, insulin comes knocking on the cell door with its blood sugar, wanting to deliver it into the cell so it can be used, and the cell is saying, no thank you, I already ate, I'm full. That scenario is insulin resistance.